reversal Friday?
Oh, I think the big key was we finally played some defense and got active. You know, they're on the second game of back-to-back. You know, they had a tough one last night in Houston, and you know, we've had that situation, and we told our team that with our depth, maybe we can wear them out by the end of the game. That's kind of what happened. They got a little tired at the end, and their shots were a little short. But a lot of that was because we played good defense.
Coach, you were really demonstrative on the sideline during the first half. Pulled Miles to the side a couple of times. What did that have to do with?
Well, you know, some of that just trying to get our guys going. We've been in a little bit of a funk lately. You know, after the San Antonio game, we played well. We haven't played well since then. You know, and it was about effort. Just trying to get them fired up somehow, some way. And, you know, that's what it was about. Miles just trying to explain a couple things. You know, with Bogut rolling around, running around in the lane and clogging it up, we're trying to get Miles to do a couple of different things that we normally don't do. So, you know, we try to explain what we wanted to do there.
Did that cause any problems with the other rotations?
No, you know, our guys are happy for each other when they go out there and you know, we win the game, and our guys on the bench were up there cheering. Our stars, leave them in. They're playing well. So, you know, that's what we need from our team. It was a strength last year, and it's got to be that way this year too.
Fourth quarter defensively, it seems like P.J. Tucker really got you going, and offensively, Gerald Green got you going. Combination really seemed to work today.
Well, you know, and PJ's you know, a big part of the defensive intensity. Because he's out there doing it. He's, you know, yelling at guys to get up on people, and it's contagious. And when I see him out there doing it, then the other guys step it up. And, you know, I thought Isaiah did a nice job of finding the shooters, and then he attacked and you know, got some mid-range shots over the guys. So you know, all the guys coming off the bench were huge.
There's something about that combination that you thought would click to start the fourth with PJ and Marcus as your 3-4 and bench guards?
Well, we went kind of small the last couple of minutes, I think, and, just to see. But then we knew we needed to get Miles back in there. Miles is playing well. You know, doing his role, not doing anything that, you know, we don't ask of him. And you know, when our guys run our stuff and just make these and play, the game gets simpler for them. And tonight we did that.
Steph Curry had 22 points in the first half, and 1 point looked like the best player in the world. And then second half, he wasn't nearly the same guy. Did you change up how you were playing defense on him?
No, you know, Eric started that second half, got after it. You know, Lauren, that first group, they started the second half, and you know, we couldn't whittle away too much at it, but I think it set the tone for the rest of the game. When our bench guys came in there, they kept it up, and so, you know, when you try to wear a team down, you have to do it right from the start. You know, Steph had without Klay Thompson out there, you know, it was another weapon that they didn't have out there that, you know, they can mix it around, and you had to do a lot of stuff for them. And luckily for us, we were able to at least slow them down in the second.
Were you worried that end of the third quarter stretch would come back to haunt you when you had it down to 5 and Curry and Bogut were sitting, and you just couldn't seem to get over that hump, and then Barnes hit that 3?
Yeah, you know, and again, we were playing good defense, and then you know, getting up into guys, and then we laid off a little bit. And that team's good when they shoot 46% from the three-point line, and but that's these guys are experienced guys. They know how to play. They're smart players, and for us to win, we had to battle for all 48 minutes. And you know, it was almost like the other night in Sacramento. We you know, things were going back and forth. We could never take the big lead. They hung around and won. And you know, for us, as long as we were right there, maybe we had a chance. And luckily for us, the bench came through and made some big plays.
Isaiah got to the foul line, I think, 14 times. Does that kind of wear on the other team when he keeps picking up, drawing those fouls, especially on Curry late?
Well, yeah, I mean, it takes a little of their aggressiveness away when you get those. Isaiah's a smart player. You know, he's herky-jerky and you know, in ways just like Curry. You know, Curry does all the herky-jerky stuff, and then when you reach on him, he's smart enough to pull through that and draw the foul. And that's what Isaiah was trying to do too.
Gordon started off really hot, making his first 3 3-pointers in the first quarter and 13 points. They only finished for 19 in the game. Did they change up their defense on him?
No, he didn't play the last quarter.
Right, yeah.
You know, so you know, we were going, we got to get him back in, got to get him back in, but then the lead kept getting a little bit more. So, you know, those guys are fine with it. And again, that will help us as the season goes on, not wearing these guys out. But Gordon played great. He got us off, you know, going. He's making the threes and looking like a normal Gordon with the ball always.
Two of the biggest fast breaking teams. It was a high pace, but not a lot of easy fast break stuff. It's just two teams so used to that pace.
Well, you know, I think both of us rely on getting the other team tired, and you know, really there's 8 guards out there most of the time. Draymond Green's like, you know, he's like a 3-man. So if you have those size guys, you know, it's tough to fast break because everybody should be able to get back. So I think that's probably the cause of it tonight. Thank you.